Man, if you're the type of person that you want to put your best foot forward in life and you really want to do better for yourself, like you have that sense of urgency about yourself where you just want to freaking do better. When you have that sense of urgency, a lot of people around you is going to get mad at you because you want to grow. You're not going to be friends with these people for very much longer at all. And the further you continue to go in life, the lesser of a friend you're going to be to these people. The more successful you become, the more they're going to hate. It's just a natural thing. The more successful you become, the more they're going to hate you because you're making them feel some type of way. At one point in time, these individuals would have considered themselves and you to kind of equal. You're kind of in the same spot. But when you kind of take your own path and your own way in life, and you really start to get better, over time they might deny you at first. They might act like you're nothing significant. They might act some type of way. But if you keep going and you keep going and you persist, there's going to come a point in time where they're going to get extremely pissed off at you because you're leaving no stones unturned at all. You are going for it. You are getting the results. The results are starting to show. Not only are they showing, the results you're getting are just blossoming. And it's to a point where they can no longer deny you. They can't lie to others. They can't lie to themselves. They can't lie to shit. Your results are really starting to show. You've really grown as a person. You're not in the past anymore. You're a full-fledged forward every single day. You're going forward. You're walking through life like a walking zombie. You could be getting shot here and there and everything else. You just keep walking forward. You cannot die. You're like immortal. These people are going to be very pissed, very pissy at you because you're going to make them feel very insignificant, very small. You're making them feel reality. You live in reality. You're making them feel it because they avoid reality a lot of the time. You make them feel every ounce of reality and they hate you for it. And you also remind them what they could have done. So they hate you for that. It's like everything about you at this point, they just cannot stand you, man. I've had people turn on me in the past because I'm getting results. I'm showing my results. I'm doing my thing. And these people are freaking pissed at me, bro. Pissed. Talking shit. No longer friends. And it is what it is. At first it was a bit of a shocker. At first it was like, what the fuck? But then you keep going forward in life and you understand after a while why things are the way they are, because they want to be better than you, but they can't be better than you because they don't put in the work that you put in. And it's as simple as that. It's not a competition. It's just the fact that they make it that way. The fact that you're succeeding and they're not, it just bothers them. And something else I got to say about this is to not even explain yourself to these people. You don't have to explain your whole life story to these people. Because some of these individuals want answers, which is nuts. They just don't get it, is why they want answers from you. But who cares, man? Keep living your life. Keep pouring on the pressure. Keep marching forward in life as if your life depends on it, because it does. Your success matters. What you do with your life matters. You matter. You're not letting life just skip by and you're codependent, you're dependent on the people around you, you're dependent on your friends, you're dependent on everything. Do not be this way. When you become self-sufficient, when you march forward, when you achieve your goals, when you achieve your mission, you're going to have people that's going to look at you some type of way. And that's okay. Let them. Do not explain yourself to these people. They're going to be wondering why you do what you do. They're going to be trying to figure you out. They're going to try to be so negative to you that it's not even funny. Trying to send bad vibes your way. Some of these people don't know why you do what you do, which is why they want to get answers from you and do all these weird things. But it's just not your job to explain to them what you're even doing. You're going to try to explain yourself in such a loyal way to these people. Man, I'm doing this because of this, and I'm doing this because of this, and don't even do this to these people. There's going to be a million things you could say to these people to make them understand as to why you do what you do. Don't even bother. Because the person you become, deep down inside, it's going to still bother these people. That you're just on a different level than they are. Trust me, it is this way. You don't got to explain nothing. It's not going to change anything is my point here. The way you explain things to these people, it's not going to change anything. They could hear you out, they could hear what you have to say, but the fact that you're on the level that you are, the fact that they can no longer deny you, the fact that they know for a fact you're on a different level than they are, it just bothers the piss out of them. And there's nothing that's going to be able to stop that. You're not the same person you used to be because you worked tirelessly for years, is the point here. You're not the same person you used to be. They probably are in a sense. You're not even close. You march forward so straight in your line in life. Nothing's stopping you. You just keep going. And you keep doing what you do. And the further you keep going, the more it bothers them. Who gives a fuck anyways? Shouldn't be you. When I was younger, I didn't want things to go that way. But over time, I grew to understand that things just are that way. And the friends you used to think that was going to be your friends forever, undoubtedly, are not going to be your friends. They're not. Because you weren't even close to the person you should have been anyways at that time. There's a lot of growing to do in life. There's a lot of movement to do in life. A lot of people get to a certain age, even in their later teens, and they're pretty much done with life. They might have another year left of school or something, or some shit like that, and they're done. They're done achieving. They're settled at this point. They show up to their job. They're settled. They have no ambition. They're just kind of settled. They're going to take the income they can get from their salary job and whatever. They're not earning nothing else. They have no intentions of nothing else. That's who they are. That's what they're going to do. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but that's who they are. So if you're the ambitious person, you're always doing more. You're always achieving more. Those types of people are not going to like you for no reason. Because they know you're becoming greater than them. Deep down in their core, they know that. They know you're nowhere near done. And they know they're done. They're too settled. They know you're on fire. You're a man on a mission. The fire is lit in your soul every single day. And this is why you don't explain yourself to these people. You just don't. Some will understand you, which is great. Some will not understand you and will hate on you for no reason. Great. Also great. Who gives a fuck? My best advice is to cut these individuals loose. Don't even care about them. And it's not that you wouldn't. If they could just stay cool, you guys could have been friends forever. Damn it. They took the route they took. They were disrespectful. You did nothing personal to them. The only thing that happened was you hurt their precious little feelings because you were ambitious and you used your gifts and your abilities and your talents and your work ethic. So they got in their feelings and ho. And you kept motoring through. Whose fault is this? Their fault. You're not going to stick around and explain yourself and be loyal to people who are committed to misunderstanding you, who don't want the best for you, who don't want to see you do good in life, not better than them. They want to see you below them. But they're already damn near at rock bottom. And they don't want to see you, do good at all. Because deep down inside, they're not doing nearly as good as they could be doing. And that is the truth. That's the harsh reality of this world, guys. It gets to a point where it don't matter who you used to be friends with. It gets to that point. It don't matter who you used to be cool with. It doesn't matter who you used to be friends with. When you start to grow as a person, when you're ambitious, when you got that drive, who knows who's going to be your friend, your real friend? Who knows who you're going to end up with? It's a whole mystery, because you're hitting a new lease of life. It's not all a fair playing field anymore. You really went after things in life. When you become that person, a lot of people ain't gonna like you, because a lot of people don't take that route in life. Let's be honest. When you're that person, a lot of people are not gonna like you. And that's okay. It's something you have to understand. And it's something you have to know. I grew up in a specific hometown with specific people who I used to be very cool with. It's a shame how things have to end. Because of the career path you took, because of what you do with your life, because of how not done you are, because of how ambitious you are. And the only thing these people see you as is competition, because you make them look so bad. Because you just keep achieving things in life and you're wiping them off the map. They can't compete with you. They're not on the same level as you at all. You don't even think this way towards them, towards anybody. But they think this way. That's where it becomes a problem. That's why I'm saying the people you start with are not the people a lot of the time you're going to end with. It is what it is. It's how it's going to be. It's how it's going to go. It's how it always went in life. For everybody that ever grew up in a situation like that, where it's the classical hometown people you used to be all cool with and stuff. You're all kind of equal, doing the same things, doing hobbies together, being best mates. But then when you get a little bit older, people start to go their separate ways, and people are going down different paths, and some people ain't gonna want to accept the path that you've chosen, the path that you've gone down, simply because you're probably a lot more successful. And they're probably jealous because you're probably going to have a hotter wife. You're probably going to have more money. You're probably going to have this. You're probably going to have that. More than them. They probably got to settle with some, I don't know, some woman that's maybe not so cute. I don't know. But they will get mad at you for anything. You got a hotter wife than them, with a better head on her shoulders, they'll be mad at you for that. They'll be pissed at you for that. They'll be jealous of you. You earn more, they're going to be jealous of you. You're happier than they are, more fulfilled than they are, they're going to be jealous of you. And this is just how it goes. They're not even capable of being on your level. That's why it is this way. I wish I had it. I wish when I was younger I had more ambitious friends. I always wanted that. There was people that even, worked with me for a while and fell off. It was a good time while it lasted. Some people had some work ethic and stuff like that, but they couldn't last. It's a whole other ball game putting in a little bit of work for maybe a few weeks, a month, 2 months, compared to like 8 to 10 years of non-stop persistence, just pushing forward in life, not stopping for nothing. It's a completely different ball game. Some people can be about it for a month, 2 months, a couple weeks, maybe even a year. It's a totally different ball game to be about it year after year after year after year, no giving up. That's the life you chose. The ambitious path. It's a completely different ball game. So these individuals, A lot of human beings in life like to take the path with least resistance. But you know in your heart, you know in your head, if you just think you're entitled to the path with least resistance at a young age, you have basically settled at a young age. All the ambition, all the things you could have done, all the uncomfortable times you could have put yourself through could have got you a much better life. But you didn't do it. These are the people that's going to be pissed at you. You were capable of doing it, and you did it. They weren't capable of doing it, and they didn't do it. So they get pissed. What do we say to that? Fuck. They're going to shed a couple tears. They're going to do what they do. They're going to talk shit. And that's why we discuss things like this. Because I'm letting you guys know what happens. Don't say I didn't tell you. It's exactly what happens. They're not going to be cool with you. They're not going to accept that you're the head honcho. They're not going to accept that you're on a different level than them. They don't want to accept it. They'd rather live in denial and act better than you when, yeah, you've done way more things than they've ever done. Ever. Including their parents. And they don't want to give you that respect. You give respect where respect is due. And if you can't do that, you ain't cut out for nothing. Homeboy. You're not. So take a seat. Stay on the bench while I go out and play offense on the field. Where I belong, playing offense. You're not even playing defense. You're on the bench. Take a seat, boy. Take a seat, boy. Let me go play offense.